All right, y'all, we got us a good one today. So when you make that statement of something being the best, you see it all the time on YouTube, right? It's all the titles, the best, the best. You gotta be able to back it up. You gotta be able to stand behind that statement. And I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, and hopefully after you guys watching the video think the same thing, that is the best scope under 500 bucks. All right, let's quit yapping and get on to the video. Woo-wee, I gotta get the old girl out and take her for a ride. I don't know if y'all saw my video or not, but I am absolutely loving this thing. Man. All right, focus time, focus. All right, y'all, before we get too far in the video, got to give ATN a huge shout out for even making this video possible. If they wouldn't have sent these scopes, we wouldn't be doing this video. Also, if you guys are watching this video, you're not subscribed, go up there and click that little subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Click that little notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. We got a lot of stuff coming. We've got fishing stuff, some more night vision stuff, some archery stuff. I got a bunch of it, so I don't want you guys to miss out on that. All right, you guys, I don't want to make this a real long video. I don't want to bore you. We're going to go over some basic stuff. Just like always, I'm going to show you some video of what it looks like at the daytime and at nighttime with some known ranges, so you can know what you're kind of looking at, see what you think of it. So I got a hold of ATN, said, hey, would you guys mind sending some scopes over for a review? They said, absolutely, no problem. Stay away from the thermals. Your channel ain't that big yet. So I did some digging, and out of all the scopes I had access to, I wanted to choose a scope that was more affordable. One that we can relate to, us blue collar people that don't, have money falling out of their trees. You can literally, even my trees, ain't none of them got money falling out of them. So you got to look at what's the most affordable, right? And the model that I liked the best was the X-Sight LTV, the 3x9 and the 5x15. Now, it was actually ATN's idea to send both, just so I can kind of show you the field of view when you first start off, and their digital zoom capabilities, how far they can go out. Number one reason, it's under 500 bucks, okay? Number two reason, the simplicity. They don't have a whole lot of stuff in there, in the menu. You don't have all the stuff that ATN is known for, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, just because they don't have all that Bluetooth and that fancy stuff doesn't mean you're not getting great image. You're not getting durability. You're not getting a good battery life. You're getting all that without all that other stuff in there, okay? ATN's been a leader in night vision forever because of everything you can do with all its Bluetooth stuff, right? That's what it's known for. Binoculars, rangefinder, goes right to your scope and adjust your reticle on the fly. I didn't need all that. I just wanted something that was gonna give me a good video, okay? It's gonna be simple to operate, have a long battery life, and it's something that I can mount on multiple guns in different situations. All right, so you probably recognize this old rifle right here, this old PSA. She's been in a lot of videos. She's had a lot of scopes on her. I'll tell you what, she's been mounted more than a porn star. So this right here is the 3x9. Now, one of the reasons I really like ATN is because the scope looks like a scope, 100%. It's not that big block up on top of your rifle. And what I like about it is you can use these with any 30mm set of rings. That's simple. It's more adjustable. It's more functionable. The sight mark rate that I looked at, you were pretty much limited to what you can set it on, okay? You had to have a certain amount of rails because it was just a block up on top of your rifle. Not knocking it, just doesn't have the versatility that these do. So when you get the scope itself, you're gonna come with a set of rings. Actually comes with one more ring, just like this one, a straight one that has a little rail on top for your IR light. I opted to go this way. I like this offset right here. Just by the way I like to shoot, okay, it brings it back to me a little bit more. I like that style. So this doesn't have a whole lot going on with it. It's just very simple. Here on the side, you put a little boot right there. There's your SD card. Flip this little boot right here, and there is your charging port. Comes with a nice charging cable, very rugged. It's got a 90-degree angle on it, so it comes out and down. It's not something that sticks out the side, that if you happen to use this for external power, that you can hit and knock off and damage that plug. I really do like that. On the front, it's got the fast focus here on the back. Okay, eye adjustment right here. Look on the top, you've got these little notches right here so you can set if you want to. It's a good looking scope. Aluminum, I like it. It's just a good looking scope. It's not the big, like I said, the big blocky, kind of just electronic that sits on top of your gun. It makes it look a lot better. So I talked about the simplicity of this thing, and I absolutely love just how simple it is. Your brightness is all done out here on top, okay? You don't have to sit there and go inside the settings and mess with it. It's kind of on the fly, that quick, which is really cool. Go in the menus, you only have a few settings. Okay, you go into your zeroing, your one shot zero, you go to your reticle settings for your color, the type you want, and then you go over to your last settings, and that's where it's gonna go into if you wanna cut your display off, or your widgets, they call it, which is kind of like that, you know, you got your angle indicator, your cant, and your tilt. You don't want that up in there to muddy the picture, turn it off. That's what I do. It's got a sleep timer on there. I mean, this thing is just as simple as can be. Battery life, it says 10 hours. I 100% believe you will get 10 hours on the day mode. Now, as like I do all my other night vision products, I left it on night mode and I just left it on the table just with a fully charged battery, and it ran almost 7 hours is what you're gonna get out of it. Anytime it's in night vision, it's gonna drain more power. It's just what it is. But that's still 7 hours. 7 hours is a long time sitting in the blind. It really is at nighttime, okay? And again, if you want to, you can still plug in here and get you some external power. They've even got all kind of adapters, ATN does, that you can plug it in. It's got a little piece that goes on your buttstock that's got the battery in it. So they've already thought of all that. But with, you know, almost 7 hours of night vision and good 10 hours on day, I think you're gonna be fine. But again, if you want to take you some kind of a little power port just to be on the safe side, knock yourself out. Now, it doesn't record in 4K, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the whole 4K thing, I'm over it, because I've seen a lot of things that say 4K, and you know, don't get me wrong, 4K looks good, but some people's version of 4K versus what really 4K, I guess, should be, they don't match. But this is good video. Again, I'm gonna show you some video here in a few minutes, at daytime and nighttime. I really think you're gonna like the quality of video. Now, it doesn't have audio, which is not a deal breaker. I told you guys before, audio is, you know, really in everything that I've had that have audio to record, the audio is not that great. It's a little speaker right here that catches every bit of wind, catches you breathing heavy when you're shooting and all that kind of stuff. So audio is not a big deal to me. I don't need audio. Okay, I'm gonna show you the 5x15 and you're gonna see that they are the exact same. The only difference between the 3x9 and the 5x15 is your front right here. It's a little bit longer, but still all your fast focus, your eyepiece, menu, all that is exactly the same. There's no difference. Again, it comes with the rings. You can set it how you want to. Charging ports on the other side. It's the exact same thing. And now the IR light, I'll show you the IR light right here that comes with it that I hear a lot of people complain about, and I don't understand why. It's a standard IR light that you're gonna get in most of your night vision scopes. Now, this thing can reach out a pretty long way, okay? It's just a standard IR light that's got the little clip right here. I actually mount mine as far forward as I can, because if you know anything about IR light and you happen to be in a blind hunting at night, if you got that IR light too far back, it's just gonna shine back on you inside the blind. It's gonna be nasty. So I keep this on as far as I can forward so I can hang that, you know, rifle out of the blind and I get that flashback. But this IR light, it does everything that you need to do. Now, I get it. You want to see way out there, then get you an aftermarket light. But there's no reason to. This will do exactly what you need to do. Again, if we're hunting, most times you see guys hunting pigs, man, they're shooting them at 100 yards and under. Maybe out to 150, but they're getting them on them close. So this is fine. Now, battery life on this, I've let it, like I always do, just clicked it on high, got a little notifications, or your little, right here, your high, medium, and low, on the dots. Where we at? Right there. Okay, there's low, medium, high. I left it on high, left it just set there on the table. Got about almost 4 hours out of it. These things suck some juice down pretty quick, but almost 4 hours out of it, but it doesn't stay running constantly. You just click it when you're ready. So I think this combination of the battery power here and the battery power with those, to me, is unbeatable. All right, you guys, let me show you the video of these things in day and night, and hopefully that'll convince you to think what I'm thinking with everything else I've shown you, that these are the best night vision scopes under 500 bucks. I told you, the video's, I think, incredible, man. The 3x9 and 5x15, the day, what it looks like during the day, what it looks like at night, the ambient light it grabs with or without that IR light is incredible. That's the best picture I've seen out of all the scopes I have. And I tell you what, before I actually tried these, I had the Sightmark Mini, and I thought that thing was pretty incredible. To me, these blow it out of the water. Not hating on Sightmark, but I'm telling you, these ATN X-Sight LTV 3x9, 5x15, they are the way to go. You guys really need to get you one if you can, okay? If you can afford it, go get you one. If you know somebody's got one, go try it. Put your eye on it. You're absolutely gonna love it. All right, y'all, so I made my claim. Best night vision under 500 bucks. I hope you guys watched the video and just a little bit I showed you. I hope I convinced you to think the same way. I make nothing off of this, okay? If you guys decide to go buy one, I'm not affiliated with ATN. They were just kind enough to send me a scope to try. They're gonna send me a monocular, a thermal here pretty quick. Be my first hands on a thermal, so that's gonna be a cool video. Hey, I don't wanna drag this on any further. ATN X-Sight LTV 3x9, 5x15. First chance you get you one. Check them out somewhere, somehow, and I guarantee you, you're gonna like it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Every chance you get, wet a line, let an arrow fly, put some rounds down range. See y'all next time.